Sachin, a billion dreams. First of all, I would like to congratulate the person who actually chose this title. I heard Sachin had a contest in Twitter to select this name, so it was a brilliant title. Starting about the movie, it's an emotional journey. Journey of Sachin on screen and journey of us off screen watching it. So it plays that magical high of you yourself imagining those situations when Sachin was on TV and the match was on TV and you watching it and you're dreaming about what you have done at that time, what kind of costume you used to wear, who all were with you to watch the match. I could just imagine about every single thing that happened in my life when I was seeing his life. AR Rahman, Sachin and Rajinikanth, these are the three people who are idol of my life. Sachin and Rahman, two of my favorite legends, are combining together and nothing can go more best than this. This particular scene when Sachin is shown on the starting rolling credit for the first time in bat. Rahman is shown in the side saying as music composed by Rahman. That's one of the best scene I would say in the movie. And the next one is the first time when Sachin faces the ball in the net all padded up when he was young, and there comes Rahman's voice soothingly from the background and it just mixes with that ball and the whole scenario, and it's amazing. A big credit goes to the director, Mr. James Erskine, because he would have seen like at least 1,000 footage and select those scenes and blend it and stitch it into this screenplay. This biopic is non-linear, but you will never feel that. When I heard the news that there is a movie that's being made on Sachin, I was confused like who would act on the movie, because that was the stereotypical thought that I had, like someone will act. If someone will do it and if it's not in the right way, then it's a great disappointment for everyone. But when I saw the trailer, oh, it's Sachin himself. And when I watched the biopic, I will bet you that even a national award winning actor will not perform like Sachin. All he does it wears a simple blue shirt, sits casually and make us walk through his life. James Erskine had done many sports documentary movie before this, like One Night in Turin and Battle of Sexes. So he has been part of so many those sports documentary movie. So this would be not a very hard task for him. But the hardest would be definitely to understand the emotion, because rather than it's a sport, it's about a person and his emotion that's been connected with the whole India. We need not to be a great cricketer. Like myself, I'm not so good in cricketing, but I love Sachin because that's an emotion that I connect. When he comes and plays, it's not about the game. It's not about the rules. It's just to watch him what he does. I want to appreciate the cinematographer for sure. And there is this special cinematographer in this movie. That's Anjali Tendulkar, his wife, because she has given so many of those homemade videos. And it's so cute. He'll be like so naughty. His son will kick in his ass, and it's all those funny moments. How Sachin got his name is something interesting to watch in the movie though. This movie deals not only in the perspective of Sachin, but also in the perspective of his family and in the perspective of the nation. As Sachin grows, so does India. Every country needs a sport to unleash its depression. For example, America needed boxing post-World War to recover. A lot of European countries have soccer to come out of their griefs. So India had something, a hope expressing towards cricket. So the victory of a cricket team or a person was a victory for every Indian, which actually boosted. So that's what is Sachin. So he is this epitome of everyone's hope that yes, we can go out there and we can show to the world that we are good in something. Sachin is the best in cricket, no one else. So this is that proud moment which has been conveyed so easily, so convincingly in the movie. Those hard-hitting times, for example, the politics happened in BCCI, or the stardom rivalry between players are even shown in this movie uncompromisably. So rise and fall of an athlete is actually the key point of any sports documentary. Act 2 and Act 3 of the screenplay would be the rise and fall of that particular protagonist. Obviously, Sachin has so many of those, but I was still keen that what would be that intro block chosen in the movie, and director has done a fantastic job in choosing that intro block. So the video footages actually vary because the real-time footage is a proper longer one, and those older ones were shot and those scopic view and stuff. But still it was stitched nicely with the BGM and with the voiceover of Sachin and other well-wishers and other people who are around him, so that we don't notice the transition actually. So the climatic scene, most of you would have guessed, and I don't think that this as a spoiler, but I would definitely say it's the farewell speech of Sachin, which actually makes me cry every time when I watch it in a YouTube. But when I watch it in the movie, when all through the years I have traveled with that movie, with my childhood, and I finally see him giving that farewell speech with the background of Rahman's music, I bet you will cry. I would strongly recommend that this has been shown in all the schools in India, and I still wish the God returns and plays at number 10 for India. Magilchi.